Hey everyone, this is future me. I've been saying in this whole video that this is the MechLands Vibe 75, but funny enough, it's actually the V2, so just every time I say it, mark down V2 in your mind. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Oh my god, I'm back again. Today we have something a little bit different. No, we don't. It's a keyboard. I'm sorry. But it's a different company. I'm not playing around with the same company. I like to switch it up. Today I was sent out this keyboard from MechLand, which is the Vibe 75. It's got a little feature that I kind of like. Now, before we jump in, I will just mention that it is a generic 75% keyboard, gasket mounted, hot swappable, all of the good stuff, tri connectivity with USB-C, 2.4 gigahertz and Bluetooth 5.0. So what actually takes it apart from all of the other keyboards that I've either reviewed on my channel or out there in the world of keybs? Well, there's one little feature that this has that I haven't seen on many other, well, I don't think I've actually seen it on any other keyboard. So this is from MechLands, the Vibe 75. And as you can see, it is in just a generic plastic case with this nice aluminium outshell, which not only gives it a more robust and premium feel, but also gives it a little bit of pizzazz. Okay, so now the colorway I absolutely love with this burgundy red, black and the greys, and with again that outshell being the same color as the accent keys. But the main feature about this is that little LCD screen at the top right. The fact that it's actually a modular screen that you can take out, and I don't know if they do any different, but if say you've got a different colored version or whatever, you want to switch out the colorway and you've got another one of these lying around, not many people will, because I mean, you're not going to buy a whole keyboard just to get that part right. But say you've got other ones out there, right, or they've got other little knickknacks that you can plug into these, then there you go, you've got yourself a LCD screen that could then turn into a knob, or it could be a digital something. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it's pretty cool, and it caught my attention, the fact that that came out. Even though it has that aluminium outer shell, it's still got quite a bit of flex on that board. Obviously, it's still being in a plastic chassis, just having one single aluminium strip's not going to give it the strength of a fully aluminium CNC board, but for me, the weight is pretty good. It again has what many keyboards have, is this just random plaque on the back of made of this sort of flimsy metal, and they all come with a peel off. I get it, you want to display your keyboard features, model number and everything, but it's just a bit bizarre that it's always on a piece of metal. I don't know, it's up to them, whatever, that's their keyboard. Either way, it comes with 2 feet. Now I will say that small one is super thin. I don't even know if you can see that. That's super thin for a one-legged. I think I'd snap that, and then obviously once the second one comes up, can't get it to focus on it, but basically when that second one comes up, it does get a bit thicker, right? That's all. Now the USB-C is in the middle. I'm not a massive fan of it being in the middle, but I'd rather it be in the middle than on the right side or on the sides. I don't get, yeah, it's weird. Either on the left or in the middle, absolutely fine. But you've got a switch for Mac and Windows, and then a switch again for the 2.4 gigahertz, the USB and the Bluetooth. Now the one thing I'm quite concerned about is the fact that this has 2.4 gigahertz, but hasn't, wait, is that the, oh my god, I've just found it. I was about to say, it doesn't come with a dongle. It doesn't come with the little USB receiver. It does. Do you know where it is? It's underneath this foot. As you can, I don't know if you can see, that little thing there is, that's the, what, that is such a weird place to put it. All of these keyboards I've reviewed, I have never seen a USB in the feet of the keyboard. That is such a bizarre, I would have never have ever known it was in there, because I don't lift these feet up. I think that is a good enough angle to have it just on the desk. It's quite high, feels good. So I'd never lift the foot up. So I'd be like, where's the USB? I've lost the USB, whatever. Luckily, I always use cabled on my keyboards, but that's such a bizarre place to put it. I mean, you've got so much space everywhere else that you could have put this, but you had to put it under the foot. I mean, you learn something new every day. Now I know that you can put USBs in there. If I ever don't have a USB with a keyboard, I know to look under the feet. Funny enough, with this keyboard, this is the box it came in, and it looks very much like a COVID test from the NHS, but very fancy. Got a bit of that techie vibe to it, so I feel, you know, I appreciate that. There is one thing though, I don't know what switch it is rocking because it doesn't say on the box. I really need to remember when I ask for a certain board what switch is in it. But as you can see, it is this switch here, is the MechLands sort of blue switch. I love this colorway. I'd love to have some keycaps on this board that are see-through to show off these beautiful looking switches. I think the colorway just looks absolutely fire. So overall, that is everything about this keyboard. I mean, it's probably got everything standard like most, with it being gasket mounted, hot swappable with 3 to 5 pins. 75% layout, it's plastic with a bit of aluminium on there. RGB looking absolutely fire. Very bright as well. You can change it obviously with the FN and back button, as you can see there. Ooh, fancy lighting. All this really does at the minute is just show GIFs and displays some of the details, like what Bluetooth out of 1, 2, and 3 you're on, whether you're cabled, whether your caps locked on, and things like that, as they normally do. And also the sound of this, which we'll get into in a minute, sort of stuck between it being, is it creamy or is it thocky? So you're going to have to let me know in the comments below what you think this is more, sort of, more inching towards. You know, thock, cream, I don't know. But other than that, that is the MechLands Vibe 75 V2. And I appreciate them sending it out for me to look over and give it a go. So it's a nice addition added to my collection as well. But other than that, my name is Callum AFK. AFK standing for another freaking keyboard. Captivate, and I'll see you all in the next video. Time for the sound test.